welcome to Fresh Dialogues. This is Alison Van Diggelen. This morning I will be interviewing Emmett Carson, President and CEO of the Silicon Valley Community Foundation. Thanks for joining us. What do you feel would be one of the catalysts to make, the Bay Area a green jobs mecca? Or make it more of a green jobs mecca, because it is already building here.
It is building, but it's changing so rapidly, and I think this is where the informed dialogue has to occur. So you got to think, what are the jobs that are going to stay around for at least a 10-year cycle? Right? A 10-year cycle of work life that will integrate and feed and provide benefits for people, and not jobs that are likely to have a 2-year shelf life or a 3-year shelf life because they're going to be disrupted too easily. And so part of it is there has to be a group of people who are going to make some strategic investments in what those new green things are going to be, and where are the jobs within that have longer life cycles. And I would say the life cycle is seldom on the front end of the installation piece of it. That those aren't likely to be the best paying jobs over time. Those aren't likely to be the jobs that you build an economy and a base around over time. Those are jobs as other people learn it, the wage probably goes down because there are more people who do it. They start their own. They're jobs. They're good jobs if you can get it, but they're not the 10-year jobs. You don't graduate from doing that job and move into doing something bigger.
Right.
We need to identify what those jobs are in this.
Do you see the Community Foundation having a role in assembling?
Certainly, we need to ask and be a part of it, right? I think that there are coalitions of green folk who are already meeting, who already do it, where government officials can help, where foundation folk can help, is to be attuned and listen to what they say they need and where those opportunities will be, so that you start to say to the community colleges, here are the kinds of jobs that are the 10-year jobs in this to train people for, and not maybe the 3-year jobs in this to train people for. And that training may take a little more time. It may take a little more intensive skill. We may need to subsidize the costs from that from various revenue streams. But that's the more thoughtful, longer-term thinking that I think we need all of our public leaders to engage in. We need our local leaders to engage in if we're really going to have the green jobs explosion that all of us would like to have.
Right. And do you feel that Mayor Chuck Reid is doing enough? I mean, he's known as the Green Mayor. He's put a number of bold initiatives in place.
Well, I think others have to comment and rate folk as to whether or not they've done a good job or not a good job. Certainly, I know this is high on Mayor Reid's priority list, and as you said, he points to a number of initiatives, and so I think he wants this to be the center. He can't do it alone. He needs both the state in concert, but he also needs, again, it's what are the right jobs in this, right? And then real-time dialogue with community colleges to say, once you hit the 5,000th mark, you probably only need to graduate 100 more a year. Right, for replacement and filler as people leave or get promoted and other things happen. Not we need 5,000 every 5 years exponentially.
Right.
So we get on something, people get trained, and the machine doesn't know how to turn off sometimes. It just keeps pumping them out, and there's no feedback loop to say, whoa, we've hit that, now we need it over here. It takes so long to put the process in place, so long to gear up, then you market folk, people get it, and you sort of not hear it. And we've addressed that with inventory with companies, right? Companies have in real time how much inventory they have on the shelf, how much is in the factory, and how much is in production. They can cut it almost immediately. It's that tightly now controlled. We've got to learn job training to be that tightly aligned, that we know how many we need, how quickly we can ramp up to get
Right.
people trained, and then ramp down and shift to other things